Top 5 Renewable Energy Stocks to Invest in. Renewable energy stocks have gained traction after the Inflation Reduction Act, dubbed the Climate Bill, recently passed, allocating $369 billion of funding for renewable energy projects, turning analysts bullish on companies in the sector. One street stock is First Solar. Solar photovoltaic is becoming the lowest cost option for electricity generation in most of the world, which is expected to propel investment in the coming years, according to the IEA. Aside from this, solar technology, which converts sunlight into electricity, reduces the use of fossil fuels and is also sustainable and secure. First Solar is a U.S. manufacturer and provider of eco-efficient photovoltaic solutions, works across the solar value chain, designing, engineering, and constructing grid-connected power plants. According to analysts, to profit from the U.S. climate bill, that's because it will be able to take advantage of solar panel production tax credits on offer, and orders are at a record-breaking level. The solar company stock has gained 33% this year and the shares currently trade close to $122. Second stock is Inphase Energy. Inphase Energy is another solar company that could benefit from the U.S. climate bill. It was one of the S&P's top 10 performing stocks at the beginning of August. They manufacture solar microconverters, monitoring software and battery energy storage products, and the stock has climbed a further 38% in the last month. Given the investment going into solar energy as a means to replace fossil fuels and help solve the energy crisis, many investors see the solar sector's growth as inevitable. Third stock is Nextera Energy. This U.S. firm has a subsidiary called Nextera Energy Resources that generates renewable wind and solar energy too. The group is listed as the largest renewable energy company by market cap, at $176 billion. They are expected to benefit from the U.S. climate bill, gaining tax incentives and rebates for investing in renewable energy, leading to a rise in demand for wind turbines and components. Also posted promising results for the second quarter of 2022, with operating revenues totaling $5 billion, significantly higher than $4 billion reported in the second quarter of 2021. Nextera shares are down around 7% year to date, but have risen 3% in the past month and currently trade at $87. Fourth stock is RWE Ag. Capital Company highlighted that solar energy was on course to account for 60% of global renewable power growth in 2022. And now with the climate bill, the company could be set for another boost as it plans to build an offshore wind supply chain in Louisiana. Their stock has gained 20%, and currently trades at the $40 level. Fifth stock is ChargePoint Holdings. Operates the largest EV charging network in the world. Its network includes 163,000 places to charge across North America and Europe. It has a 70% share of the fast charging market, 7 times more than its closest competitor. They sell electric vehicle charging hardware to businesses that own the charging sites or stations. While it's already an EV charging leader, ChargePoint sees lots of growth ahead, with electric vehicle sales are on pace to rise to 10% of the vehicles sold in the US and Europe by 2025 and to 29% by 2030. With this cumulative investment expected to top $60 billion by 2030 and $192 billion by 2040, ChargePoint has plenty of growth still ahead. Benefiting from the renewable energy push. The war in Ukraine has certainly accelerated the green transition as many countries, particularly those in Europe, can no longer rely upon Russia to meet their energy needs, including for natural gas and crude oil. Member states have increasingly turned to the U.S. for help, putting upward pressure on commodity markets, and forcing global governments to encourage alternatives, particularly in renewable energy investments.